Hola, hola. Hello, hello. Well. Okay, friends. So I have some troubles with the internet connection with the Wi-Fi. I think that now we're good. We are back. The stream stopped, of course. So I'm going to divide this today into two parts. That's sad, but that's the way. I think that there are some problems here with the electricity, with the electricity infrastructure in my whole nation. Maybe the company had some troubles and the internet connection stopped, or maybe I don't know, the problem was here, but we're back. I think that we're back, so let's continue. Let's hope that people join again. So let's continue. Okay, I wanted to show you the difference between the render with the eyes and with no eyes, with the transparent. It's just something little, but I think that it is important. Something like that. Okay, it's just a little. Okay, let's continue with the render settings. We have our first light, the key light. I think that I'm going to leave it in that place. Let's move it a little bit to the front and a little bit up, maybe like that. Maybe here we should need maybe like 4 lights or more lights to highlight some other important parts. For example, the beat, for example, the bass. Not only we have this, in this case we don't have only one part in the project. We have multiple components, so maybe it is better to use more lights. Let's see. So now we have our key light. Let's add another light. This is the, what is the name of this light? This is the fill light. Fill. We're going to change here the radius, the settings of this light, of course. Sorry, I made a huge mistake. It was 1 meter, not 350. 350 is the power of the. Some people also change this light. By change I mean the color, but this is not the case. Okay, so here we have our fill light. This should be a good option to add it. I'm going to add it maybe here, near the character, to highlight other parts. Let me see if I move it in here. No, the wings are going to maybe hide that light. Let me see if I hide this one. There is a computer, it is slow because of the information. Okay, you see the difference. Maybe I'm going to leave it as general, because if I'm going to follow this, I need to add lights in other parts. Okay, so let's bring back that light. Okay. Now the backlight. Back. This one is going to be here. Here. Radius 5 and power 85. I am using this as a standard. You should change these settings. This is not a rule. This is something that I like to use. Maybe this is not even a good idea because I know, but okay, I remember why. Because when I do the turntable, you're going to see the best how this is going to act with the rest of the with the full model. Okay, so now we have our lights, and I think that they are good. I like it. I like them. This should be better. This could be better, but again, I am fighting against the computer right now. Let me hide one moment, Hawkgirl, and let's see how this is working with, for example, with beat. Let me save. And let's see how this is working with beat, for example. Look, for example, with beat, my lights are not helping too much, especially this one. That was the thing that I was saying before. This one is good. This one looks good, but here, for example, you don't see his face clearly. Maybe we should need another light here, I don't know. You know what? I have another idea. The 3-point lights maybe are not good for this project. Maybe are good, but I should need maybe another one, another fill light here. Let me move this to setup. What is the setup? Where is the... I didn't create a collection. Let me create a collection. This is going to be background. Okay. Now that I have all of this, I'm going to move this into a new collection called setup. Okay. Let me see if I can bring the other components. Save. I want the base on the Hawk status. Oof, here you don't see anything. Let me see the Hawk status. You see something there. So we have I don't know, we need to think about this. The problem is that we are not looking at this details. The lights are only focused on Hawkgirl. Let me try something else. But if I do that, I'm going to lose the color here. What should I do? What should I do? You are not going to see anything else. I really like this like toy view that you have of the sculptor. Let me see if I can create another fill light. Oh, this is too close to the... I'll move it here. I think that this is a good option. 4 lights, 2 fill lights, 1 key light, and also I am not looking to the render options here in color management. Let's try the standard. Oh, standard looks, I think, that better. Let me see, medium low contrast. Look, I think that the standard, let me change it to this one. This one, the other one was brighter. Let me try with Filmic. Filmic also looks good. I really would like this to have a glow in here, but let me see. Filmic, you know what is the problem? With Filmic we can like hide a little bit this like orange color here in some borders. For example, look, these shadows here, this is looking like good, but if I change, for example, to standard, look, it is like too much red in here. HX. You know, I like this filmic view. I like this filmic view. But if I do that, this is the circle, right? This is this part. Let me see one thing. Emission. I know this was a mistake. This was a mistake. Sorry. I made a huge mistake. Let's try an emission metal. An emission material. Let's use here, I don't know, glow. Let's call this glow. With that, let me change to shading. One moment. I'm going to... but if I do that, I need to... Oh, let me use that. Emission. The color is going to be this color. Don't worry about that. Let me see how this is looking. This is going to be emission. Glow, sorry. Okay, let's go back here to our render settings. This is why I wanted the render, the glow on these logos. And let me maybe lower a little bit this to have it a little bit more red. I think that this is looking good. I like it. I think that I'm going to keep it. Let me see his eyes with glow. No. What do you say? No. Safe. Also let's add a camera here in setup. Let me go here to make this work, to make the computer to work less. One moment please. Okay, let's add the first camera. Where is the camera? This is the one that I always create. I don't remember. True ISOCAM or game ISOCAM? I don't remember. Let's try with this one. Hawkgirl. It was too high. Now let me create another camera. A normal camera, frontal camera. Sorry. Let me change to camera. I'm going to need a lot of cameras here for multiple angles. A ver si quiere esta computadora. Y vamos a rotar un poquito en X. No, pues sí. Hay que rotar en X, pues. I think that this one is really good. The final test. See how this is looking with all the render settings. That's why I'm saving. in case the computer stops working. The computer is working. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold to. I don't know if we are going to be able to see the render. And also I forgot to. Sorry. I made a mistake. Let's see first if the computer is going to work. Too much information. We have to wait. And again, I don't know how I am going to render this. I think that I'm going to wait the same time that we waited for the other when I change from the to see the eyes. I don't want to touch anything else because the computer is going to, the app is going to crash. And the thing that I wanted to do is to enable the render settings, because right now the Hawkgirl is not rendered. The render option is not able. Maybe we should render on Eevee. I think that you are not able to render on Eevee, right? Sorry. It was just I just forget about that basic thing. I mean, you can render, but not the same way. No. I am no right now. No. You should be able. You just press render. Sorry. What my mistake? First, we need to wait. Let's wait. Until then, I was saying that I don't have a clear idea of what should be the next project, and I am saying that, for example, you have the 3D environment, you have the bot and the animated bot, you have the asset and the sculptor. For the sculptor, we can choose anything, and we already know what to do. I just need to search for some resources. That is the easiest project to prepare. Yes, that is the thing. For the animated bot, yes, the computer is still working. For the animated bot, we need to. I have an idea. I know that, like, the goal, but I don't have a concept yet. For the environment, I don't have anything, but I know the workflow. And for the weapon, the same thing. I don't have anything else. I don't have anything in mind. Let's continue with the waiting. Maybe we should change to Eevee. And with Eevee I can use, instead of lights, I can use an HDRA image. Let's wait just more. I don't know how much time we waited the last time that this happened. That was here in live stream, and also it was because the Wi-Fi stopped working. Let's continue waiting. The computer is working. Also, just to let you know, I am trying to learn new 3D abilities, for example some CAD, to create some 3D printed pieces. I think that I looked for more cheaper options for a 3D printer, and maybe I can get one of those. A cheaper printed, but of course a plastic printer, not a resin one. And also I want to learn how to create games. So today I'm going to start like a path for both, to learn both these new abilities, these two new abilities. We'll see. I really want to learn that and share it with you. We need to continue waiting. You know what? Maybe no. If I press this, when I did this before, I changed to. Yes, I changed this to here. I don't know. I think that the computer is not. It's too much. I don't know how I'm going to render this. Maybe I'm going to change to Eevee. Let's see. I knew that this was going to happen. The project was really heavy, and again, I am doing this as an extra. If you really want to show your art, for example, you are creating a character, this Hawkgirl, for example, you are creating a new version of Hawkgirl, the same project, the same sculptor. Let's say that you want to create the same thing. You don't have to do in the way I did it. The first thing is because you have too many polygons. Too much polygons. The way to do it in the right way, you should do retopology and use textures. That is the best way to do things. But again, if I do that, I am going to do like more work for nothing, only for a render. And no, I am creating this sculpture. You know what, maybe I should stop wasting time painting the sculptures. No, but I really want to. The thing is, it will be really great if I don't paint this and I have a 3D printer and paint the final version and then took the pictures. That is the best way. No, I think that the computer is not going to be able to handle this. We wait too much. Let's return here to the material, to the solid view. No, the computer is not able to handle that kind of information. Let me see if I change this to Eevee. Let's see what happens if I do this. Yes, with Eevee we don't have problems. The computer is still working a lot, just in case, but we have not the we don't have the problems that we have with cycles. It is sad. It is sad. Let me see something. Shadows render. Maybe this sculpture I need to render in Eevee. Is the only way, I think. With Eevee, I don't remember specifically the differences between render and between Eevee and cycles. Ah, look, let me see the eyes. Her eyes. With cycles, you have a more realistic render. That is the main difference. I press 1. No, it's not working. For example, here my eyes are not working. Please cycles work. That is the part that I don't like about Eevee. Let's go back here. If I do it that way, I'm not going to be able to do that. Let's try one more time. I have my GPU open shading language. The noise simplify, maybe. Now let's go to the camera view. Let's try one more time. Please work. It is going to be a nightmare. Let's see. Come on, computer, come on. You know what? Instead of trying to see the preview, let's try to render in cycles, but not. I mean, not change. Do not. Let's not change the. Let's not try to see the preview. Just render the image. Maybe that is the best option. Yes, we're not going to be able to see the render preview. The render preview, no. With this project, no, we're not going to be able to do that. Let's return to Solid. The preview, I think that we are not going to be able to do, unless we hide some details. One thing. Let me do something. No. Okay, let me close this thing. I think that we don't need this anymore. Let's save, just in case something happened. Let's render. Let's render this and see if we are going to be able to do that. Let's cross our fingers and see what happened. See if the computer is going to be able to create. Yes, it is going to be able to render the image. The bad news are that we're going to work like in this way. We're not going to be able to see the render, but we're going to see the render preview, I mean. So something like this. We're going to have something like this. And here we have our rendered image. It is looking really great. I like it. Of course that you can do a lot of better things to improve the render quality. Uh, for example, here I don't like this. Let me try to find a way to fix this. I mean, I like the glow, but this is not looking good. We can make this to look even better. Compositing, and I think how? I don't remember how to do this. Scene. No, compositing or. One moment, please. Let me check my live stream for Hero Hawk. Because in that live stream I do something like that. I did something like that. I mean the glow effect. I think that the music is stopped. One moment, please. I'm going to have copyright problems. Copyright issues. I'm going to have copyright issues. I always forgot about that. I'm here. I'm trying to remember how to do this. compose it in, but this change. I think I remember that here you have an option to use notes, but now maybe new. Okay. Okay. That is the. We have the viewer node. Okay. Hello Girish, welcome. We are creating the final render. Thank you, friend. I am trying to add some extra things. I cannot show you the preview because the computer cannot handle the is too heavy. So I need to render the image, and this is the final render. And I try to add like some bloom here because I add like here like some glow, like light in the logos. That's why you see this like in this way. I don't know, the mic is not working well, right? The microphone. Okay, so this is like a basic render. Girish, also please, are you here? Are you still here? Please, yesterday I created a pool. To let you choose what you want for our next project. Okay, please go to the. Let me show you. Here I created this pool. Look. You have 4 options. Remember that we were going to create an animated bot. Okay, here is the first option, the animated bot. We're going to create a low poly character, a little bot that is going to be like a friend here in the channel. We're going to model it, create the UVs, the textures, simple. It is going to be simple because, as you can see, like this kind of big projects is not maybe good for the channel. and we are going to rig and animate it. The second one is a 3D environment. Okay, if please vote. I'm going to let this open until Saturday because on Sunday I need to prepare everything for the next project. The third option is going to be a game asset, for example, a weapon. Okay, you already bought it. Okay. Okay, thank you. And please give it a like. Give it a like to the poll. And the fourth one is another character, another sculptor, just like the one we already created. No, but no, don't worry, don't worry. You just have four options. Don't worry about that. We're going to create the most. Why do you want me to remove the fourth option? The most voted option is the one that we're going to create. This is like an extra. I know that you don't want this right now because we already created three projects. So I think that you will choose one of these three ones. This is like an extra. Don't worry. Update your. Yes. I have to update this with a new. Yes. What do you like to see in here? I need to update this because I already changed the brand from the channel. What do you want to see here in the banner? I was thinking on the animated background from the screens. Do you want me to do? No. Don't worry. No. I don't have money to pay you, my friend. I don't have money to pay you. I like your help, but but no. Don't worry. Just let me know what would you like me to show in here. No, don't worry. No. I know that this is work, and if it is work, okay, if you want to do it for free, okay. What do you have in mind? I will send you to your email the asset that I used. That is this one. No, where is the? No, this is not the videos. This is the background that I use for the channel. So I was thinking on something related to this screen. Maybe to add this here as a background and maybe photos of my work in here, like the Street Fighter screen, like here one character. That was the thing that I was thinking about. I was going to work on that, but remember that I have a lot of things in mind and I'm trying to do my best, but no. Yes, something like that. That was my idea, because this is like retro. If you see let me show you my screens. Here, for example, I'm going to change to the Be Right Back screen. I'm going to change to the Be Right Back screen. Look at the Be Right Back screen. Screen. Okay, you see that, right? You see the background. You see those lyrics that are from like Akira style. I don't remember. And you see like this is like the idea that I have. I am not an expert. A long time ago, I worked in some brand designs, but it was a long time ago. So yes, it is something like that. If you want me to help with something here for YouTube, then I will copy that to the rest of my platforms, for Twitch, for Kick. If you want to do that, just let me know and I will send the assets that I have for the channel. For example, no, not this one. The assets like the lyrics, the fonts. I don't know. But what do you need to for that? Okay. So to continue with our project, okay, it seems that you okay, Girish, please help me with this. In the comment, in the poll, please write in the comment. You already voted, right? Write in a comment what kind of environment would you like to see. You would like to see. I don't know. For example, an ancient village, a small island. Some kind of village in the desert, in the mountains. I don't know. A floating mountains. I don't know. So with that, I will have, because to be honest, I have the 4 options, right? But I don't have an idea of what to do. I need this Sunday to work on something, so we can start working on Monday with this. So I need to prepare the concept art. Okay, let me see. Okay, thank you. Okay. So maybe destroyed buildings. Okay, it is interesting. I am having ideas like, for example, like Resident Evil, or maybe the demon series in Doom Eternal. Okay. Great. Thank you for your comments and your vote. Let's go back to the render, to the Blender. Okay, Last of Us. Okay, thank you for your references. Okay, I will have that in mind. It is going to be like low poly, and it is going to be model and animated, and not animated, and rendered here in Blender. Okay, one thing that I want to say right now, it is like the yes, don't worry, but no, I cannot do this in 1 week. Believe me. I maybe a month, for example, or maybe 2 weeks. Okay, I can try to do that. More lighting and texture. Yes. Don't worry. For the environment, or for the character, for example, if you vote for the character, for the bot, or for the environment, or I need to work on the textures a lot. So don't worry about that. I'm going to, for example, for the environment, now that you have a zombie, maybe we can create some kind of fog to the environment for the zombie. A town, right? Like a city, like a Raccoon City. Sorry, I only have in mind Resident Evil. The Last of Us. Yes. I watched the show, the first season. I remember now. Okay, yes, we can do something interesting, because we can create some buildings, we can create some weird things growing up from the floor, something like that. No, The Last of Us I didn't play that game. Remember that I returned like to gaming here in the channel with you, playing on weekends, on nights, at weekends, and all the games that you see in the channel, those are the games that I played. But right now I am thinking on stop playing, and I have to create a new channel only for gaming, because I think that YouTube is like hiding my content, because it is like saying, okay, you are doing 3D, but then in weekend you start with gaming, and then you return. It is like YouTube don't like to have that. YouTube wants you to focus only in one thing. It is like that. Okay, so that's the thing. So my friends, right now we can maybe paint some shadows to the character, like an extra. I want to do a recap video about this. Maybe we'll do that on Saturday morning. We're going to do a recap of the full project. Here I can continue playing with this. For example, I don't know, the size. Maybe let's try to change. I don't know. I want to see the. No, 0.5 is good. Maybe. Not adding details. That is what I wanted to say. For example, this is the sculptor. I do the painting and the render is an extra. If I want to continue with the painting, just okay. Remember that for the texture that you say the texture, sorry. Let's see in the image here. Remember that the textures are already sculpted. I cannot, for example, in the render settings, create a texture because that is not going to be part of the sculptor. Remember that this is a sculptor for 3D printing. That's why all the details that I add, you need to be reflected here in the final sculptor. If I want to, for example, some kind of rusty metal, something like that, I cannot do that with PBR materials, for example, with PBR shading or textures, because that is something that it is not going to be part of the final product, if we can say it like that, in that way. So the textures are these. The textures are these. Textures are these. These are the textures. These are the textures. The textures of the metal, for example, are these. This is small, like damage, those kind of things. Let me save this. So save as, I don't know, to download as. Okay, I don't know. So we can go back. I'm going to work more on that render. I don't know why the microphone is not working well. Let's return to the layout. Okay, so what I was saying to you is that the render, let me hide all these setups. Okay, and let me also hide this color. Okay, so look, the textures are these are textures. This is the texture. All of this is sculpted. All of this is sculpted. I cannot add something extra because it is going to be like cheating in that way. Not cheating, but showing you something that you are not going to see in the final product. That's why I don't like that. Of course, if this is like a 3D model for animation or for games, of course that I'm going to add more things that you would like to see with textures, of course. So right now, the only thing that we need like to do is maybe try to add extra painting. Yes, like, yes, my friend. That is the thing. That is the thing. That's why I always do things in this way. For the environment, for example, we're going to do a lot of things. I don't know if maybe we can try to create PBR materials or use resources from Polyheaven or those sites where you get free textures. I'm going to use five textures: color, the diffuse, the color, the base color, the roughness, the ambient occlusion, the metalness, if the shape have any metal part, and normal. Those are the textures that we're going to use for the project. If we do the bot, I think that we are not going to use the ambient occlusion. We'll see, because I'm going to try to keep it like low poly. So, friends, I want to do an extra streaming before the recap on Saturday to show you to paint like extra details, to paint extra details for the before we finish this. I want to paint extra shadows, something like that, to the wings. I don't know. What do you say? Or we leave the project like that and we finish? Because again, the painting is extra. Is extra. One moment. Ah, we're good with the music. Sorry. Push. Let me leave it here. Okay. Okay, that is what I want to do. But of course, I need to hide some parts. I am going to do it only for the large areas. For example, in this case, the body, some parts of the suits. For the base and for the hockey status, maybe not. Because if we need to paint extra details here, we're going to need more time. Let's try to do something here to see if my idea is going to work. Let me hide everything. Hawk and base. Let's see if we can paint something here, something extra, if it is going to look good. So we'll continue. Maybe let me start with Hawkgirl because her skin is where is the attribute? Gold, okay. What was the warm at the upper part of the head and cold in the lower part? That is the rule. I want to add something extra here. Where is the tool? This is okay. Let's go to, I don't know, to this red color. Lower to 0.1. So sorry. Sorry. We're not going to see the nose here, like an extra, something more like yellow, like that. Let me change this to maybe 0.2. It's because I yeah, it is like it work, like trying to add those shadows. let me save this color. I should use symmetry. The wings. Ooh, a lot of work. So something like that. But again, maybe tomorrow we're going to continue with the extra painting, okay? Because too much parts that we should maybe add some shadows, something like that. I want to add some little shadows to the wings. Okay, so friends, this is all for today, okay? Okay friends, this is all for today. As you can see, we work on most of the render settings. Maybe tomorrow we're going to do a streaming. We're going to do an streaming to continue with the painting process, okay? Just an extra, the project is already finished. We're going to do the recap maybe on Saturday. We'll finish with this. So please friends, help me with your vote in the poll that I created. Please, if you are new, remember to subscribe, give it a like, share this content with others, leave a comment below. You can follow me on Twitch and Kick, where I create different projects. We have also you can follow me on my social media accounts, Instagram and TikTok. You can join our Discord server where you can share things about 3D and games. If you want me to collaborate with your project as a freelancer, you can contact me. There's my email there, social media accounts, a LinkedIn page. You can create a project on Upwork and see it there as a messenger too. If you want to know what kind of computer I'm using, you have the kit code link. In that site, you're going to find all the components I use from my PC. Those links are going to send you directly to Amazon, where you're going to find more information. And if you want to support my work, remember that you have super stickers, super chats, super thanks. You have also memberships. You have a PayPal link, and even better, you can get one of my models. If you want assets for your games and animation, you can visit my Turbo Square store. If you want a sculptor like this one for 3D printing, you can visit my Cold 3D store. Unless you have C-Trader, a third option where you're going to find both assets and sculptures. So that's all, friends. Thanks for coming, friends. We'll continue as an extra stream. We'll do maybe tomorrow night as an extra. In a few minutes we'll continue on Twitch if nothing happens again. Remember that I cannot control my hours right now. So tomorrow we have Twitch Geek, and maybe at night with Blender here on YouTube. And on Saturday an extra streaming for the recap. Please friends, go and vote to the poll to choose to select the next project. I would like you to vote until Saturday, so on Sunday I can prepare the whole content for the project, okay? And that's all, friends. Thanks for coming. Please remember to subscribe, and see you in the next one.